Hey everyone. So, for the last few months, I've had the opportunity to try a lot of new CBD products, but I haven't posted anything because I haven't really tried anything interesting until now. When I finally found a CBD vape pen that I really love from Joy Organics, which has been one of my favorite CBD companies for a while now. I'll admit I have a lot less experience with vaping CBD than I do with other types of CBD products. I've tried almost everything, but for the last few years, I've primarily stuck to CBD oils and pills for my daily CBD regimen. Now, I have found CBD vapes that I like before, like the pens and cartridges from CB Distillery that I've reviewed previously. I just never really loved the vaping experience itself. But a few weeks ago, Joy Organics sent me one of their full spectrum and also THC-free CBD vape pens to try, and I finally understand just how wonderful vape CBD can be when it's at its best. So now that I've nearly finished the vape cartridge they sent me, and I've had a while to test it out in a wide variety of situations, I wanted to share my experiences with everyone because it's the first CBD vape pen that has actually helped me to manage my Meniere symptoms and tinnitus in a meaningful way. So before I go any further, I want to just quickly explain what CBD is and also why and how I use it for tinnitus and Meniere's disease, in case this is the first time that any of you are hearing of this. So CBD is one of 113 different cannabinoids or active compounds found in the marijuana, cannabis, hemp plant. And on its own, it's non-psychoactive, which means you will not get high from consuming CBD products, yet it's believed to be responsible for many of the medicinal effects of cannabis and marijuana. And when I take CBD, it doesn't directly reduce my tinnitus, like quiet my tinnitus or reduce my other Meniere symptoms, but it relieves my anxiety and lowers my stress levels more than any other supplement I've ever tried. And because Meniere's disease and tinnitus is so severely worsened by stress and anxiety, CBD ends up making a huge difference in my quality of life. It also helps me to better cope in the middle of difficult moments by immediately calming me down. But let's get back to the review. So first things first, let's talk about the packaging and design. So I was impressed with the Joy Organics vape pen from the moment I opened the box. So you can see the box, it comes like this. It's a small white box. The packaging and design are beautiful. In a minimalist kind of way. So the package includes a white battery, a pre-filled cartridge with a white mouthpiece, and a USB charger for the battery. Now, assembling the pen couldn't be easier. You simply remove the battery and the cartridge, screw it together, and inhale. There's no buttons or moving parts of any kind, and it turns on when you inhale, and it turns off when you stop. And I think the sleek, sort of minimalist design really adds to the charm of using this thing. Now, the vaping experience, in my opinion, is what really sets this pen apart. It's incredibly smooth. Almost every other CBD pen that I've tried has sort of like an unpleasant harshness to the vapor that makes me cough and sort of irritates my lungs a little bit, but not the case with this pen. Coughing and lung irritation, I should say, are not a deal breaker for me, but it's just so much nicer when it feels smooth going in. Now, the flavor is also excellent. Joy Organics calls the flavor light citrus breeze, and I think that's a good description. Every hit has a sort of subtle citrus, I couldn't pinpoint what citrus fruit exactly, but citrus undertones that add to the experience without overpowering it. It's a very subtle flavor, but it's nice. And I find that it really makes this pen a delight to use and to hit. There's no harshness to it in any way. The strength of the effect is the other way in which this vape pen really shines. Like all the other products that Joy Organics offers, it's made with full spectrum hemp extract that is also THC-free, thanks to this some final step in the manufacturing process that removes 100% of the THC from the end product. And I have nothing against the trace amounts of THC in many full spectrum hemp products. But I know that this is important to a lot of you. So I wanted to mention it. And the end result, thanks to the fact that it's full spectrum, is that it's a much more effective CBD product than other vapes that are made with CBD isolate, which are what I've tried in the past, which is purified CBD powder. Now, vape CBD doesn't last as long as other means of ingestion, but it's the fastest onset by far. Within a minute or two of hitting this, I feel a subtle calm and kind of warmth wash over me and my muscles, relieving a lot of my anxiety and stress. And it doesn't impair me at all either. If anything, the reduced anxiety in the moment helps me to focus because I'm not as stressed out or my mind's not racing with other things. And while it only lasts for about an hour or so when you vape CBD, it's usually more than enough to help me deal with whatever difficulty I'm facing in any given moment. So as you can probably tell, I am obsessed with this vape pen, and I can't recommend it enough, truly. Especially if you have experience with other CBD products and you found them helpful for you. Since receiving it, this pen has become a powerful part of my Meniere's and Tinnitus coping toolkit, and I find myself keeping it on me pretty much at all times, like just to have it just in case. I also plan to purchase additional cartridges once this one is finished. The only real drawback here is the price. It's definitely a premium product, and they charge, the current price right now is $99 for a package that includes a 450 milligram cartridge and the battery, but it is a premium experience, and it's worked for me way better than any other vape pen I've tried. So for me, it's worth the price. So I hope you guys give this a shot, and if you try it, be sure to let us know what you think in the comments, or if you have any other vape pens that you've tried, CBD vape pens, we'd love to hear about those too. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.